Kate Nahapetian with the Armenian National Committee of America. Thank you for being here with us today. I know that one of your mandates is to fight hate crimes, and I wanted to get your comments on the recent release and pardon of Ramil Safarov.
Okay, so I'm not going to, I want to just clarify one thing for you. Part of my mandate is not to fight hate. That isn't part of my mandate, but you are talking about an important initiative that I'd like to use this opportunity to talk about. Thank you for your question. I am the Special Representative to Muslim Communities. I had a unique opportunity to go to the OSCE in 2010 with my colleague Hannah Rosenthal, who is the envoy to combat and monitor anti-Semitism. The OSCE did a conference on tolerance. They had a panel on anti-Semitism. They had a panel on what they called Islamophobia. They had a panel on what they called Christophobia, and a panel on everything else. When Hannah and I went to Kazakhstan in 2010, we went to be part of the US delegation that was going to read a statement from the USG on these particular issues. And we did something that was unbelievably, I think, crazy looking back on it, because we got no clearance to do it. We just went ahead and did it because it was the right thing to do. Hannah and I switched roles, and we changed our speeches so we had the same last paragraph. So when they called on the United States to speak about anti-Semitism, I stood up. And when they called on the United States to speak about Islamophobia, Hannah stood up. We ended with the same paragraph: hate is hate, no matter who the victim is. And this particular thing that happened in Kazakhstan at the OSCE, while Hannah's mandate is to monitor and combat anti-Semitism, my mandate is to engage with Muslims around the world. I don't do what the Democracy, Human Rights, and Labor part of the State Department does on the issues of hate and religious tolerance. So I wanted to be very clear with you. This event that happened in 2010 compelled and catalyzed both Hannah and myself to launch a campaign in 2011 called Hours Against Hate. It is a Facebook campaign asking young people around the world to volunteer 1 hour or more of their time to do something for someone who doesn't look like you, pray like you, or live like you. And we did it because the civil society people who attended that conference said, that was amazing what you did on behalf of the US government. Now give us something to do. And we took that very seriously. 2011 was a remarkable year for this campaign. We got thousands and thousands of hours of volunteer time from kids all over the world, from mayors, from sports stars, from celebrities. But what happened at the end of 2011 is that 7 NGOs from Britain said, we were so moved by the opportunity to push back against growing hatred around the world, which is in fact something very important for all of us to understand. It isn't just about Muslims. It's not just about Christians or Jews or blacks or whites. There is, in fact, growing hatred around the world in terms of the ideology. But these NGOs came to us and said, would it be okay if we went into Muslim communities? I am not going to comment on that. The State Department has issued a statement on it, and I would urge you to go to the State Department website to hear more formal, official remarks on that. So, thank you. Yes.